Hi and welcome to episode 6 of Maverick the Harris Hawk. Here he is looking very fine in the middle of July 2022 for reference. So the last sort of week or so he's been doing quite a few different jobs as he needs to. This is why we bought him, because we have so much work that involves using a Harris Hawk. I'm about to fly him here actually. I'm in the museum gardens in York with the Abbey behind me. That'd be a nice thing to fly to. And he has been doing some outdoor flying at events. So Nick, one of our team members, with Emily and Robin, they've been flying him not just for a bit of exercise on an evening, but they've also flown him at one of the events, the Cheshire Steam Fair, and I think he was quite good actually from what I hear. He's also done some flying at some smaller events as well, but I'm now going to fly him for you here in the garden. So I'm just going to take off this equipment, and you may have seen this before. So this is the braided jesses we've got here, the braided leash. As you can see, he's wearing his blue transmitter, he's all ready to go. And I've weighed him, and this morning he came in at £1.6 which is a flying weight. Is still a bit on the low end, but we don't really want to bring him up too high until we feel it's necessary. What you may notice is, unlike Roland, our 5-year-old Harris Hawk, he doesn't like me fiddling with his anklets and his feet too much, so he's a bit fidgety. So that's why this is becoming just slightly laboursome, but I'm almost there. So I just want to take hold of the other flying Jess. There it is. Get that Muse Jess off. He will let me. There we go. And I'll see if we'll get him up there now. Oh, there we go. He's gone right to the top, so you can't even see that. Let's see if I can go right up there for you. He is right up there. So I've had to move the camera around because he ended up going to the arch above there and the tree on the other side, which is absolutely fine. Let's have another go. Came down after about a minute though, after looking around. Send him back up. So this time he's landed just there. Can you see him? There we go. So if you can see, he's actually going to the same perch now because he's figured that's quite a good place to be, because he's successfully landing, nothing's happening. There is a magpie behind him looking a bit curious, but nothing's happened so far, no mobbing. And then he's coming down to the hand for a little bit of chicken quite confidently. So we're still building up that confidence. We are getting somewhere with him though. So I think I'll do one more from that position. So he's done quite a few flights from the Abbey here. I'm going to finish now with a de-yoked cockerel chick. See how I pincer it between my fingers there so I can sit on top. He's coming already. There he is. See, I didn't even have to call him necessarily. As soon as he saw the food, he was straight on it, ripping it apart as he does. And now I'm going to gently take the flying jesses and just pop them through my fingers just so I've got hold of him. So, in summary, he is still a little bit slow, but he is flying. He's not as responsive as Roland, our 5-year-old, but he is getting somewhere, and we are building his confidence. And as I say, first time flying here in the museum gardens, that was actually pretty good. The next thing I'd like to do is see if we can get him to learn what the Hawk helmet is. And here it is, the helmet. It's a cricket helmet. You may have seen it in previous videos with Roland chasing it. There's a lure here, we put food in it. Now Roland will fly to this without anything on it. So he knows if he lands on it, he gets something to eat. But I've just had a go with Maverick, and he saw me putting it on in the distance, and he started baiting, that's a technical term, trying to get to it before I'd even put it on the floor. As soon as it was on, straight on it, caught it immediately. If I repeat that a few more times, he's going to learn very quickly that this helmet means food, even without there being any food on there that you can see. So we'll keep going with that. It's an excellent form of enrichment because it's not just flying to the hand, it's a moving object, a moving target. If we walk around with it or run around with it or go on the bike or anything else, it's something to actually aim for, which is great. Now, when it comes to Roland, our 5-year-old Harris Hawk, we have had him before fly with our other hawks. Back when we had Jed, who sadly passed away last year, they would fly together. So I had a go earlier on just to introduce them through the mesh of the aviary, Roland on the outside here. And as you can probably tell, they don't seem to like each other very much. There's a bit of aggression there, a little bit of a warning noise from either one of them. And I think the antagonizer is actually Roland, surprisingly. So he obviously feels like this younger hawk is maybe an intruder. He'll know it's younger. You can be able to tell he's only 2 compared to his 5-year-oldness, as it were. And maybe he feels he needs to show his boss a little bit. I'm not sure. There is such a thing as a pecking order. So I'm not so confident that they're going to be able to fly together, let alone live in the same enclosure together. But time will tell, and maybe we'll then tether them near each other. They can't reach each other, but near enough so they can get used to looking at each other and see what reaction we get from there. Anyway, progress with Maverick the Harris Hawk will continue and endeavour to get him flying just as well as Roland does, probably in his own unique style and his own way, but we're really confident that he's going to be a fantastic part of our flying team. Okay, until next time, thanks for watching.